Drummond sets the screen for Jennings. Kicks to Meeks. It's back to Jennings. Just 5 to shoot. He dishes it to Smith. Shoots a 3. The Pacers pull it in. West has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Throws it up high. Hibbert with him. He's picked up by Drummond. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul them. Free throws are better than a layup.
2 shots. And Hibbert hits them both.
You can see in this game how aggressive they've been. I mean, that's created a lot of opportunities at the line for them.
So it's the Pistons now. 7-point differential. Their last encounter was in Detroit.
Yeah, it was a big loss. Pretty much pure domination. And I thought the key was the rebounding total. I mean, it was ugly. They were completely dominated on the glass. That's going to have to improve tonight.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
It's Davis with the drive.
Poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
Jennings with the ball. Picked up by Davis. Davis against Jennings. Dishes it to Monroe. Meeks outside. Hibbert pulls it in. Pacers leading by 5. And Davis throws it down hard.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
So it's Detroit now, following the score by Indiana. In the corner, Smith with it. Releases. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Smith's got his first points in this one. The Pacers have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Davis against Jennings. And it's Hibbert missing. Pistons trail by 5. Smith kicks to Drummond. Pass to Jennings. Right wing. Here's Meeks. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And now, here's Davis, the fast break opportunity. Here's Miles. And he gets it to go.
They've got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
Yep, it's been a clinic at that end of the floor, no question.
Indiana making some changes. Mahinmi's checked in for Hibbert. Scola comes in for David West. And it's Hill in for George. And then for Detroit, Yarebko's checked in for Andre Drummond. Sinkler comes in for Smith. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Brandon Jennings. Now here is Augustine. 11 points for him in that last game against Cleveland. And he gets the bucket.
You know, he was smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Agreed. As long as he picks his spots, his outside shot will be hard to block, no matter who's on it.
Davis drives in. That's good.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
Oh, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
Here's Meeks, averaging 8 points a game. Feeds to Augustine. Clock at 6. To the wing right side. Shot from 12. Off the left rim and out.
And very quickly here in the first quarter, pronounced advantage for them on the glass.
Yeah, that's a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Some rugged defense there against one of the stronger finishers in the game.
To the middle. Got a piece of it. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The Pistons shooting their first free throws of the game. The first free throw is good. Rude checked in for Indiana. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Dinwiddie's checked in for Jody Meeks. Pacers leading by 7. Davis kicks to Hill. Indiana moving it around. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. The Pistons have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Dinwiddie passes to Singler. It's stolen by Hill. And here come the Pacers again. Indiana with the fast break. Pass to Davis. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, an illegal screen is one of the toughest calls for the official to make.
And I agree with you.
Dialed in from long range. I like it.
Now Augustine averaging 10 points per contest. And Mahinmi with the block, and he gets it back. And yes, sir, that one drops. Drummond's checked in for Monroe. Smith comes in for Urebko. Jody Meeks, he's checked in for Singler. And it's Weber in for Dinwiddie. And Detroit looking at who they've got. The big men, Smith and Drummond. DJ Augustine out there with Weber. And it's Meeks in at the small forward spot. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Hey, Kevin, Mr. Moves in that last game against the Grizzlies was just a man on a mission. He ended with 31 points, and a lot of his contribution coming from the charity stripe as he was drawing fouls. It was the kind of game that coaches love because he was a big factor in every play, it seemed.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance, Clark, here tonight?
I'd say no chance, partner. And that's not a knock against him. It's just that he was so good that night, I don't think he can possibly do it 2 games in a row.
He was Kellogghian. Is that a word? We can use that word, can't we?
It is now.
Oh, look at Steve. He didn't like that, though. Look at him.
Let's just say he was really good.
Now, here is Davis. 7 points in the game. And the foul called on Mr. Moves. That is his first foul of the game.
Terrific defensive play to cut him off and square up.
And he took a shot. Excellent toughness to get in there and make a play. I love that kind of work.
And the Pistons making a change here. Jennings is checked in. Here's Jennings, averaging 13 points a contest. Smith on the wing. From 11 feet away. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
They are really getting the work done. And what a throw down there, man. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
Here's Smith. The Pacers making the shot. Just 5 on the clock. Deep 2 from Jennings. And that's an air ball. Not even close. Here's Davis. That doesn't go either for Davis.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Meeks can't hit.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
This one for 3, and that one's good by Davis. Davis has got 10 points in the game.
What a terrific job. Davis hit the release perfect that time. I thought it might get blocked or deflected, but nice stroke.
Even with giving up a lot of size in that matchup, still able to get off a nice long-range shot there.
Here's Meeks, looking for his first basket still in this one. He feeds it to Weber. They need this. And the shot is good.
Oh, the rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I thought it might be a little imprudent to try to get those points right back, but it worked.
Guys, we know where the ball needs to go. We got to get the ball to our best player. They don't have a guy on their team that can stop him, and he can create.
Now let's look at the stat sheet here on C.J. Miles. How his last 10 games have gone. He's averaging 10 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And right now, it's about him picking up the nuances of the game and making daily improvements.
Steve, you're right on top of it. There are so many little things you have to learn as you grow as a player.
Indiana leading by 9. Davis with it. 10 points for him. Outside, George. Back to Davis. 6 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. George, no good.
Even against solid defense, he's still going to try to continue to make that shot.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, I wouldn't bet against him in that situation next time.
Weber hits the bucket.
But the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
And here is Davis, averaging 19 points per contest. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Davis has got 5 points now this quarter. Clark, the coach, was really passionate in that last huddle, trying to do everything he can to get his message across.
You know, and I'm not sure what he wanted exactly, but he did it with enough fire that I'm guessing he's not going to be happy with any lapse in execution. I mean, he made his point pretty clear.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Doc Rivers address his team. The most important points they can get, he said, are points in transition. He told them to push it, create opportunities on the fast break. Also, he said that he'd like them to operate quickly on offense, finding and taking shots early in the shot clock. Maybe making those early adjustments will give them time to judge their effectiveness by halftime. We'll soon find out, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris.
Well, you know, he has shot the ball well, but it has not been contagious. And his teammates, they haven't had the same groove, and that's why we're looking at this result so far.
That one goes. Count. That's now 8 points for David West.
Well, I'll bet his teammates love playing with him. He's distributing the ball perfectly.
Well, he keeps everybody happy, and you know what? The assist numbers don't lie.
Now here's Jennings. Screened by Smith. Jennings kicks to Meeks. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
He may need some rest, guys. He looks tired because he hasn't made anything this quarter.
Davis dishes to Hibbert. Puts it up from 12. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, I think they've lost their aggressiveness a little bit. They're not getting fouled and going to the line.
Well, you know, that's an excellent point you make there, Steve, but we got to be careful not to nitpick here. I mean, they do still have the lead, and that's an advantage they'd be wise to continue to press forward on.
You know, with the time left, they can trade 2 for 1 here.
If they hurry.
The shot by George, no good. Pistons trail by 9. Weber, the pass to Jennings. Into Drummond. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Jennings has got 3 assists tonight.
Well, offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
Now here is Davis. He's got 12.
This guy's a good three-point shooter, but that was probably from a little bit too far.
Yeah, not what I would call working to get the best shot either.
Smith sets the pick for Jennings. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession.